Okay, May 24th. May 24th, 1883, President Chester Arthur goes to New York and dedicates the Brooklyn Bridge. The construction of the Brooklyn Bridge started in 1869, so it took 15 years to complete. It was an engineering marvel at the time. It was the world's largest suspension bridge because it's technically a suspension bridge, even though it uses a hybrid. And they had to invent materials. The steel cabling had to be invented on how they would manufacture that because nobody could make those cables that long and to hold the weight it had to hold. Just engineering technique, construction techniques, all these things had to be invented. One of the things that they discovered when they were laying the caissons, which are the things that basically the bridge still stands on today, when they sunk those down, workers would go down, and as they were working, they would come back up. They discovered the bends, right, the rickets, and they accidentally discovered that if you bring people up more slowly, then they don't get that. So it's something still today in scuba diving. If you come up too quickly, you can get the bends. So 1883, he's there to open up the Brooklyn Bridge. With him is the governor of New York, Grover Cleveland. So Grover Cleveland would win the election the next year to become president, succeeding Chester Arthur. Because Arthur did not run for re-election, his health was failing, and so he didn't even go after the Republican nomination. So Grover Cleveland won the election the next year. The bridge originally carried horse traffic, carried elevated trains for a while until 1944. It had elevated trains. Today it's just vehicles, just passenger vehicles, no commercial vehicles. But on the opening day, Grover Cleveland and a group walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. It was the first permanent structure across the East River in New York. And 150,000 people crossed the bridge that first day on foot, walking back and forth. And again, engineering marvel of the day. So that's why we have today, 1883, Chester Arthur opens up Brooklyn Bridge. I will see you tomorrow.